Alright, is this shit gonna work this time or what? It was a good thing I was paying attention because I saw the pop-up and it said, "You are no longer streaming." I'm like, what the fuck? No, I'm streaming, bitch. Don't fucking do that to me. I don't know why the internet just decides. Oh, what's up, Orthodox? What the fuck? You just joined and said it ended? Yeah, what a quinkadink, right? Fucking internet said, no, you can't watch your stream. I don't know why it does that, man. It's always around this time, from like 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It just does stupid shit. But, good to see you, Orthodox. Good to see you. Yeah, and I was just in the middle of a fucking boss fight, too, so had I finished this and not showed it, I've been kind of annoyed. Maybe I should do this.
We can do this! Just need it.
Much thanks.
I stand ready. This
Do
should
this.
help.
Let us clean up this mess.
The awesome tomfoolery. How's it going? It's going good. I have to make sure I defeat these things at the same time.
Oh, power of kings!
So I guess
Then again,
might actually better if I just defend.
What a
Strong,
fuss.
badly wounded.
Are you serious right now?
Anyone heal him?
What was that? Fading.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone
I won't
heal
hold
him.
back.
Fuck it.
We're not out of this yet. I'm obliged.
quite a boon.
Helpful as ever. Now, what's the play?
What's the
Closing
play?
the distance.
Get him in
General.
his face.
Run them
Hit
through!
their weak point. Keep it
Is
up,
everyone
Stroll.
all right?
Is everyone alright?
Into the front for all that we strive for.
Hulkenberg got them right in
Be
their weak
neither
spot.
timid nor arrogant. On me, we go together.
Let's do this.
You hit their weakness. Nice
Let's stay calm.
moves, Heismay.
Ready for impact.
I can't. Stepping back!
I can't stepping
To the
back.
fore! Withdrawing!
Better yet, just
I'll
fucking
hold my
defend because you keep
ground.
getting hit from those Persona 5 Haro boss. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing I defended there because he's weak to strike.
Hulkenberg down. Back up.
Get her back up.
Allow me to use
My
this.
spirit is unbroken. I will fight with pride. The next one's yours.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Let's do this! Something else. Time to go offend. I call upon royal power within! This better
Hit
hit!
their weak point. Keep it
I
up,
stand.
Stroll.
Behold, we stand together. Not this. To safer ground.
I fucked up.
Come,
How about we do formation of defense?
everyone. Withdraw.
Let us clean up this mess.
And then give him some fucking healing.
This should work.
Helpful as ever.
Vitus power. With healing power. Plus needed.
My thanks.
My thanks!
My
I
thanks.
shall to the fore!
I shall to the fore.
I shall vanquish evil! Pierce!
Hit their weak point. Keep it
Is
up,
everyone
Stroll.
all right? Moving to the front. Let justice prevail. Pierce through
Hulkenberg
them.
got them right in their
Reel
weak
and
spot.
face me.
That should be it.
No weakness, our strength. Now we strike.
No, okay.
Sniper.
Weak physical pierce damage to all enemies. Dude, yeah, and I got almost exactly the amount of MP I need. It costs 24, and I have 25.
Pierce.
There we go. Excellent. Talisman of the War God.
Applause, please.
Applause, laddie.
I admit, it feels good.
Excellent.
Power can be so
Greater
intoxicating.
W indeed. Bramblethorn
Right
baton.
then.
Brilliant. Got what we came for. Watch where we touch this thing though. Awful damn prickly. Not bad, considering the monster we had to take down. I hope that's proof enough of our ability.
Shall we away?
Shall we return to the entrance? No.
Well,
There's always something at the top of the tower. Yeah. What is this?
This is...
Talisman of the Divine. Need to go to more and see what kind of summons we can get for Miss Summoner. Leave.
what?
Gallica.
Let's call it.
Go talk to Moore. Okay, let's save.
What
Just
now?
for shits and giggles. Yeah, despite it being still in the 20s, the sun was out, so it was starting to melt a lot of the snow. So a couple more days of that, and I'll be able to actually drive somewhere. I guess.
Now, where was I? Fascinating.
I have a new archetype?
Do make yourself at home.
What? We already discussed this. I just unlocked this thing and I've already got it level 8. Holy shit. Valid, you just got some snow yourselves. Hopefully not too much. Oh, only an inch? Yeah, it's not too bad. We need to do this experiments, summon experiments. The Cockholm vessel. Dark magic and poison. Dustbow Knight multi-target slash. Multi-target strike. Undead King. Dark magic that can insta-kill. I mean... about as good as it gets, I guess. Oh, look at that fucking thing. You can now use the summoner archetype to call upon the undead king, who uses powerful dark magic that may instantly kill. Very windy. Yeah, we get a lot of wind out here too. We need fucking windmills out here, man. Especially during the fall, the wind just goes so strong. We could power all kinds of shit with that. I would think. But then again, I guess we do have the dam. The dam's not that far away, and that makes a lot of power for all kinds of shit. You can now use the summoner archetype to call the Guptor's King is powerful multi-strike. Multi-target strikes. Multi-target slash. The Dustbone Knight. Multi-target slash. Alrighty. What about the masks? Oh, I can give it a soul hacker. Dude, Juna's gonna be a soul hacker. Hehehe. SMT reference, yeah, there's one called the Soul Hacker, And there's one called the Devil Summoner. And you can straight up summon Jack Frost. Fuck. Where are we at on our archetypes? We're on 8. He's on 19. Let's just get it over with.
What now?
Yep.
Right. I could get used to this.
Nice. What about everybody else? You're at 4, you're at 19. Let's just finish it off. It ain't an Atlas game without the Jack Bros, indeed. Indeed. Although I don't think Jack-o'-lantern's in this. I think fucking Mothman is a summon. Of course.
My power swells forth.
Smashing Salvo. Usable from back row. Heavy physical pierce damage to one enemy, decreases defense. Nice. I'll put him on ninja or assassin, I guess. She's at 16, 18, 18. Fuck it, let's just level everybody up. Just get it done. Basilio.
I learned a new ability.
Frenzy. Yeah, we were just having that used on us by them fucking Cyclopses. Oh, you're teasing me, you're teasing me.
I've acquired a new ability.
You acquired a new ability? No, you didn't. Same shit. You got more MP though, which is good. Soraka! Wow! Okay, so I need her to have Devil Summoner and Soul Hacker. So I need to get her on Sika. And I need Basilio on the Monk. Oh shit. No wait, hang on.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Ah, yes. The
I
Brawler.
see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I'll do it.
A new archetype, huh? The power of the Brawler. Now that's class. One step closer to bashing Louise's face in. I'm gonna pound this fist into the nearest face I find.
I'm getting stronger.
Stronger. See, charge.
All right.
And guess this.
All right.
Passives are usually really expensive, but they're really pretty decent. Then Yufa, I need you on this. Well, the thing is, she doesn't have any skills she can work with because she's just pure summoner. You know what? With that in mind, I'm just gonna level her up all the way on that.
What now?
because it's kind of gimped if you don't have anything for that.
I feel new power surging within me.
There you go. What else? I need you on Swordmaster. Slash boost, heat up, power thrust, yeah. Sind the Hulkenberg on that one. You get on the assassin. I guess we'll just keep that for now. Lady Jonah. That'll be that.
Oh. You'll come again.
Thank you, come again. Let's save again.
What now?
Hey,
Let's return to town.
okay then. Right?
Back at the
Why
tavern.
did you mention it?
The object we got in the tower. Whom do we need to deliver to again? Sanctus soldier, I believe. He was a bit zealous about doing in Louis. I believe he's going to reconsider if we deliver this to him. We've got to stop him, so we should do so quickly. Everybody wants to stop Louis, don't they? Hey, Bueno, let's get to this. Let's get this to him soon, yeah?
That's got me thinking.
Yeah, you don't like the cold.
Time marches on, and the
Age of a new king draws nearer. Brigitte.
here.
Nice. Get the money.
Let's go.
Who's it,
What am I to do?
to turn this quest into?
All right then.
It's freaking Idols Day. What do we turn this into, damn it?
What now?
Opera House Square?
All right then. Let's head
Aha.
there right away. Ridiculous.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Splendid.
Wait, that dangerous looking club is the Bramblethorn baton. Never thought I'd see it. Let's get a closer look. This is the Zycropus' club. There's no doubt about it. So you really did defeat it. Well, are you gonna say it now? Come on, admit it, that we're powerful enough to take on Luis. I will admit that you're clearly stronger than Zycropus, but it still remains to be seen if you're stronger than Luis. Nevertheless, you took me seriously, and for that, I must admit my heart is moved. No matter who it may be, you'll pay genuine attention to anyone in need. You're far more qualified to be a king than Louis. Perhaps you will really be able to push past Louis and onto that shining throne. You have my respect,
You've been a
grudgingly.
real help to me, you know.
Take this as a token of my support. I hope it will help you in your fight against the vile pretender. Your reputation precedes you, so here, take a little extra.
Mission accomplished.
Excellent.
All right.
Caesar misunderstood you. For that, I apologize. It will be far from easy to defeat Luis, but know I am on your side, so fight hard.
Yeah.
We appreciate the thought. Let's not let him down.
Ridiculous.
It's fucking ridiculous. How many more days do I have? 3.
Ridiculous.
Let's just focus on doing allies. don't have the courage to do this alone. Oh? Oh, you're right there. Let's... I think we could get some things appraised.
Greetings.
Oh no, I lied. I absolutely lied. Never mind. Con.
What shall we do?
The day of a big battle is coming soon, and I don't want any regrets about it. If you have a moment, would you care to saunter around Briarhaven with me? It's a city I've always wanted to see with my own eyes. I don't really know where to fuck. I'm very happy. Really, that would make me so happy. She like rolls her R's in a weird way. So this is Briarhaven. There's so many fresh foods which I've never seen on the island. This bone-in meat, it's used for a ritual offering, yes? Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere? Fuck. Miss, I must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our products.
Pardon me.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't mean for that to... The last thing any of my customers thinking is about rituals and organs. Bah! That's exactly why nobody cares for your mustari. Damn!
Oh.
And I am regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it's just because my excitement at seeing such interesting wares. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
Is it true?
I've heard that there are all sorts of different people in the city, and that makes it dangerous. But being pagan, I suppose I'm the most different. A frightening prospect. The bro doesn't fuck with 3 eyes. You know, I was thinking about it. We talk about a third eye, which is your pineal gland, which is in the middle of your brain. Does that mean they have technically 4 eyes? The Bustari? I don't know. Or maybe that is their pineal gland, it just is a physical fucking eye now or some shit. But there's so many kind people too. Why at the other place we visited, someone offered me a special deal on a pail, which proved good fortune. That was a scam.
What is it?
What? But maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase? Everything in this town is so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me. And then we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. You smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic. Nani? It's so rich, there's a complexity to it. Kind of tickles the nose. Shall we try to follow it to its source?
This is the place.
Here we are. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Are you here to pry? Oh, sorry, but no.
no.
You have some sort of business here at the church?
Actually,
Thought we smell something.
I see.
Ah, I see the young lady here is Mustari.
Actually,
Pleased to meet you. My name is Yufa. This is the Bueno. Is it alright for me to make introductions? Wait, perhaps the one I've heard about? The one who's been stirring up a ruckus? Nah, never mind, I shouldn't pry. I'm Hyperic. If an interest in Sanctism, I would love to talk further with you. But I'm afraid I haven't the time to do so today. I was just about to escort Ovi here, this child, on her way home.
I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room.
truly.
The sick room?
Truthfully.
Her mother's very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you traveled so far. Hope you will visit again, whenever you wish. I'll be
I'll
waiting.
see you again soon.
Oh, sure. Until next time.
See you later. Bye-bye, you foot into Bueno. See you later. Close your eye.
Voice acting. Yeah. Man, you know what voice acting is these days? It's someone trying too hard to be fucking anime. They don't have a good voice. They're trying too hard to fit a role they don't fit into. They're trying to put the square block in the round hole. And they don't get it. It's always some fucking teenager, and if it ain't a teenager, it's some fucking weeaboo who's just, if they sound like Deku or whatever fucking character from My Hero Academia, and if they just talk really intense, it's not voice acting. It's not. Everybody wants to be voice actor. I don't know why. It's something I've noticed. Everybody's got a mic, so everybody's a voice actor these days. It's irritating. The worst pretender of this I saw was a 14-year-old, I think he's like a furry or some shit, but he said in his bio, something, furry, voice actor. I'm like, you're not a fucking voice actor. You're probably a squeaker. Like, fuck! Anyway. I wouldn't mind learning about the Sanctus in general. I'm curious about the differences between them and us. The Mystari, I mean.
Well, now,
would you mind maybe visiting this place again with me? I mean, I prefer not to go inside alone. Of course.
thank you greatly.
Thank you so much. But I'm warning you. I'm going to chant your name while I sleep so you don't forget. The fuck? Just don't say it in like a weird erotic way. People are gonna think something strange going on. I do be cringe when they overdo it. I saw a video earlier. Some guy invited another guy into his Discord call, and he started doing the whole like really intense anime yelling like, "You would invite me here!" I'm like, shut up. And then of course, what does he call himself? You would invite a voice actor? I'm like, oh my god. It's because it's a title. It's not about skill, it's not about merit or, you know, the voice you're born with. It's like, no, I'm a voice actor. Guys, look at me. I am a voice actor! I am a surgeon! Self-proclaimed voice actor, yeah. It's just ego is all it is. They want to be recognized. What's his loss? Yeah, let's get Nurse. So I can unlock the next thing. Well, it might be a while before I get that. The fuck was that? Someone's like, ah! Hello? No, talk to him. No, what the f— I'm looking right at him.
Quite.
The tension's the air to be expected, huh? Oh, you're talking about Louise. Who cares?
Well.
Egads!
Oh.
Their voice acting 100. Yeah. Shit. Excuse me. Why, hello there, my dear little guest. Such a pleasure to meet you. See baby talking the relics? They never cease to amaze me, no matter how much I study them. These relics use a power that interferes directly with the fundamental elements of matter. I see. So if we were to harness the colossal heat generated at that point...
God, I've got it!
I hear it. By my sainted aunt, I hear it. The whispers of an ancient civilization. Their secrets murmured in hushed reverence. Thank you, Bueno.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, more hero's fruit, too. Nice. Well, strike me down. There really are kinds of relics out there. Enough to give me a thunderclap of inspiration even when I'm at a low point. You're feeling low?
Well.
When I'm deep in my research, sometimes this anxiety just overcomes me, though. I start wondering if these happy days of mine might suddenly disappear.
That...
You remember I told you about my failed flight test back in my more respectable days? Like when I was still just a young man? I set out to prove my own flight theory and I botched it. Spectacularly. Once I'd healed from the ensuing crash, I was demoted. They chose to adopt another flight plan. And worst of all, the people I thought friends and supporters quietly took their own leave of me, one by one. Seeing my colleagues change their tune as easily as a coin flips made me realize just how frightening people are. What I fear most, though, is the coward I've become.
Alright.
After you've been burned, instead of choosing the path of exhilaration and the unknown, You tend to favor the path that's safe, secure, and less risky. Well, that's just growth.
It'll be fine.
Yes.
Staying safe should be a priority, but don't worry. We've come forward so far together. We won't abandon you for taking a few steps back. Bah! I've grown too timid. Goes to show, can't let your old age sour your outlook, huh? Thank you both. Oh, I do love you.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, well, glad to hear that you're feeling better. Right, Bueno? You embarrassed by that? Ah, bless her. I'm grateful for her encouragement. I'm grateful for the encouragement. I feel like I know what it really means to be strong when I'm with you lot. Where the conversation... They do this a lot. Where the conversation looks like it's gonna end, they got like 3 or 4 more lines. Wish I could have met you a lot sooner. Maybe my life would have been more...
I'll do it.
No, perhaps it's better to think of this time gallivanting around with you as my second lease on life. I'll make up for all of that wasted youth in no time flat.
Ah, for the blessings of youth.
Enemies take even more damage. Nice.
The truth is...
Truth be told, the relics are really starting to come together. Thanks to you. I get the strangest sense that this gadgetry could generate untold levels of power. Something the size of my palm. Enough to power 1,000 Gauntlet Runner engines. Even more, I dare say. Like 0 point shit. Once this is complete, not even the stars will feel like such a faraway dream. Though that hinges on you all finding those relics. Well, with that settled, I'm coming on... I'm counting on you to bring a new relic for a new flash of inspiration.
This one's important.
Sometimes I read too fast.
Now then.
Alright. Now that I'm fitting... Fuck. I'm fitting... Huh? Now that I'm fighting fit again. I don't understand that one. I'm fighting fit again. What the fuck? Now that I'm fighting fit again. I guess you're saying you're like so fit that you're able to fight? I don't know. It's just... Maybe it's just like fucking English, I guess. Timers of maintenance. Yes, maintenance. Nurse says what? Nani?
Time
Oh, he's
marches
about to
on, and the
come.
age of the new king draws nearer.
Go on YouTube. The war chest from Greta. Give me the money. Thank you. Damn.
All right then.
Who know? Basilio. 2 more days. 2 more days of reading.
What now?
Have any deadlines? No deadline. Beat Milo. I can always come back and fight him. I should probably start thinking about what the team comp should be for Luis. Ah! He knows your weakness and he can use fire, frost, lightning, and wind, so being weak to light and dark isn't too bad. So me being weak to this probably isn't that bad of a deal. What would I want with me? Basilio, what do you... You're weak to frost, that can't happen. I might put you on Berserker because you can really, fuck some shit up like that. What is you weak to? Weak to fire, that's not happening. Weak to ice, that's not happening, so you're not gonna be on my team. Lighty Juna. You'll be weak to lightning, not happening. Weak to wind, not happening. Heiselmate. Be weak to lightning, that's not happening. You'd be weak to slash if I did that. We can always use Tetrakarn for anybody who's weak to the physical side of it. So maybe I'll put him on Highest me on that. Hulkenberg. Fuck, why do you gotta be weak to something? Stop being a bitch. Might put you on this. I think he'd be weak to strike, and I don't think he would use it. And Stroll. Fuck. What do you... Stop being weak to... I don't know, like... I guess I'll figure it out.
Damn it all.
Damn you all. There's another thing I noticed about...
Now what am I to do?
It's not so much voice acting, but it's presentation, which
Now
goes
what am I
along
to
with,
do?
you know, voice acting. You know, there's these Minecraft videos I keep seeing pop up. I spent 100 days in da-da-da-da mod pack, or whatever scenario, right? So, not only is that a trope that I keep seeing,
Now what am I to
so it's
do?
pissing me off that everyone keeps going along with the trope. There's this thing where they have to be like, "What's up, guys? So-and-so YouTuber here. I'm gonna talk really excited. This thing is happening!" And they talk too fast. They're too excitable. And, like, nothing's happening, but they're just like hooting and hollering. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, some of my favorite YouTubers are fucking just normal
Now
people.
what am I to do?
Old, well, he's not old, but older. He's like in his early 50s. British guy I've been following for a decade. He's got like a similar personality to me in a way, you know, just rages and shit. There's like the Scottish guy and his wife. They don't do YouTube full
Now what am I to
time,
do?
but they do like Minecraft shit, but it's mostly him. He talks really slow
Now
like
what
this.
am I to
These
do?
fucking idiots over here, like, you know. But he keeps his videos kind of short. He just shows you
Now
the
what am I to
highlights.
do?
And even though he talks kind of low and slow, at least I know what he's saying, right? It feels like an actual conversation. And then there's like another Minecraft guy. He's actually a young guy. He's probably in his teens, but he's normal. His presentation's
Now what am I
alright.
to do?
But it's these fucking people who are talking too much, too quick,
Now what am I to do?
overexcitable. It's just brain rot. Not even the funny kind of brain rot. It's just like, shut up! You call that the Mr. Beast effect? I wouldn't know. I've never watched any of his videos, thank God.
Yo,
I've never been in the fucking Markiplier or that one Irish dude with the green hair or Mr. Beast or any of these people. I do not give a shit about any of them.
You rarely came through.
Basically brain rot. Yeah.
Hey,
Have you heard what happened? That store over there got attacked too. And the shopkeep's neck was broken, just like the others.
awful.
Why should be Vinka freaking the fuck out? Wasn't that shop that was selling dirty igniters under the table? Maybe someone's got an axe to grind. It was Vinka, wasn't it? They say it's a parapet behind it. A real hulk of a man too, going by the injuries. Maybe he really is a monster. What, another murder? This place gets more lawless by the day. Just put the fries in the bag. Vinka? I don't want you. Vinka, what's wrong? Is it the wounds?
Hey,
Oh, take it easy. Come on. Basilio. What, don't tell me you're worried about me. You're just like Fidelio. Always come to check on me when I've had it hard. Even when I just eaten something I shouldn't have. That's all this is, yeah.
Sam?
If it really were just about food poisoning, it's your stomach that'd be hurting. I'm not a kid anymore, Vinka. I'm not gonna fall for that, anything that obvious. Anyways, let's get you to a church. One of them healers ought to have something to fix the pain, at least. I'm not setting foot in any damn church. Then take the herbs.
well then.
The hell do you two know? It's just my time to die, nothing more.
I hate it.
So is he going around killing the dirty igniter people before he dies? You're not gonna die.
Stop this, please.
I'm sick of this, mate. I'm sick of not being able to save the people I care about. Don't tell me you're gonna die. You gotta stay alive so we can keep being stupid together. Ugh. Fine. I'll go see your church, man. Later, though. Got some business to take care of first. When will you be done?
About that. Hey,
The more hands, the better, ain't it? We can help too, so let's get this job done and over with.
I see.
Yeah, suppose you two might be able to help. I'll need a bit to prepare. Come see me again later, alright?
I swear it.
Don't just say that, run off. It's a promise, alright?
I'm sorry.
Sorry for dragging you to this job without Vinka's asking. It's very like you.
Hey.
Hey, can't tell if that's a compliment. Thanks if it is, though. Glad I had you here, else Vinka would have probably given me the runaround again.
Thanks.
You're a real loon yourself, you know. Not many would have stuck with me this far. Thanks. We get another...
And we ain't even.
No?
Let's head back.
Well, no, I guess there's only two ranks of Berserker. My current tolerance? What? My rank is level 4. Do I need to be level fucking 5?
Hi there.
Oh, Del Bueno, still alive and kicking, I see. You remember what I mentioned before about how the people who used to support me are attacking people now? I want to visit the hideout and stop them. There's no way they'll listen to me after I failed them. Wait, now I'm Australian. Fuck. I went from, like, British to fucking Australian. Nah, that ain't it. Truth is, I'm scared. Scared of confronting the fact that I betrayed him. Thing is, I let everyone down, and damn it, it's hard to accept. I have to be level 5?
I have.
Damn it. Well, what am I rolling? It's Ken now, she's Aussie. Yeah, I don't think I've heard any Aussie accents this whole time. Nighty Juna. Let's just do this. Check the pantry all that.
Hey. Thanks. Hello?
Hello there. I've come to pick up my dress for the festival. Huh? I thought the Roussant girl who picked it up earlier was your employee, Lady Juna. What?
Wait.
A Roussant girl, you say? It couldn't be. The singer from last year?
If I recall.
If I recall, her name was Myrtus? And if she's still harassing me, that outfit is in danger.
Hurry!
Perhaps she hasn't gotten far. Let's have a look around. Phew, there she is, over there.
Please.
For once, a fucking NPC that looks different. Myrtus, right? Did you take my outfit? If so, I'll have it back, please.
What do you want?
Your outfit? Don't play dumb. You're the only one who could have gotten the gall to stoop so low. Oh, really? Well, I did pick up my dress earlier, but it's so last year, so it's ashes now. What a bitch. You wouldn't! You've gone too far. It was my dress to do what I went with. They tailored it to my measurements just last year. And they had the audacity to trot you out in the same bloody dress? The comparisons alone would have made a mockery of me. You're a big, famous songstress. What the hell compels you to show up out of the blue for a sideshow and steal my livelihood? So you listen. Bow out, or I'll spread those pretty Eureka flowers all over the stage. They're poisonous, of course. Perfect for a viper like you. Maybe you'll shed your skin and the world will find out what a cute little thing you really are.
Hold on!
No, don't. Why Erica flowers? I can't. I'm scared. If there are Erica flowers on stage, I'll... Because of poison... Well, what would happen?
Listen.
Nothing. I have to do everything in my power to make sure nothing happens. I know I was asked to do it, but in a way, I did steal this performance from her. Still, I can't let the people looking forward to it down now.
So, a song.
Music shares its origins with magic, you know. A song has the power to lift spirits and ease sorrows. As a child, music was my only hope in a way. I want to share that hope with the people all over the world through the magic that we call a song. People used to say my head was in the clouds, that I was a dreamer. But it's not a dream. It's my reality and my future. I can achieve it. I will achieve it. You're not so different, I imagine. You're making an effort to take the future in your hands. Quite a pair we make, huh? I can't get...
Now then.
I've decided. Forget the dress. I'll show up just as I am. No bells and whistles.
Thanks.
I appreciate you being here today. Let's stop by Capra to tell him about the outfit, then head back.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Slay Queen! The other bitch is like, I am an idol!
Look at this.
I wish I could do more, but for now, this will have to do. Stay safe. A Magla injector.
Hey.
Got any unfinished business around here? We've got a scoot tomorrow, whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not. This is where all will be settled. Let us leave no intention unrealized. The prince would want it that way. I generally thought that we were going to have to tell us to stuff ourselves at Monterio's restaurants while we still can. But I guess you don't think with your stomach all the time. This is it. Last chance for a tune-up before we take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. One day left, yeah? Let's get everything done with.
Shall we?
Yeah! Connect that soldier boy, yeah! Weak recovery, but... I'm going to play more of a support in this thing. Revives one ally with HP. Yeah. Fuck. Ah, fuck. We want the Hulkenberg, but we don't want her to be weak to any kind of flame or some shit. Let's see, remove. One-time weakness to ice, that might be okay. Shelter formation. What synthesis skills do you have on this? Maybe I can get both him Or both her and fucking Knucklehead in there. Yeah, I might do this. You have one ice and one fire. Yeah. Yeah. Good equipment. Have her be ice, I guess. And then stroll on this as well. So unless Luis does strike damage, he's not gonna get one over on us. Equipment. He's on ice, I want him on fire. Power thrust, fire strike. Giant psych. Psych! Inflict boing. What? To heat up. Perfect. Well, no, hey. Power thrust, and then what else? Like, do that. It'll be about hitting that shit. Then I want Hulkenberg to have... So she's got shelter formation, but what I want her to have is formation of vigor as well. There's is one berry. Yeah, this would be really good.
All right.
The Karn. Oh, fuck. I'm not done. Yeah. Increase the caster's defense for 3 ranks. Damn. Guards, drawing enemy attention and taking attacks for allies for 1 turn. I'm not sure if I want it. Yakunda, maybe? What do I have on? What do I have? Yakunda. Yeah, go ahead, put Dakunda. Put Dakunda, no. There, I think that's what I'm gonna want.
What now?
I said I was gonna do Heisman, right? He's weak to lightning on that shit. I'm gonna put him on this. Bullet barrage. We'll have bullet barrage. We'll have extreme ice damage. Increases hit evasion for all allies. Idola. Then for me, divine punishment. Alright. Just to double check, we're not going to have any weaknesses to fire, frost, lightning, or wind. It'll just be slash we have to worry about, but I think I'll have her put Tetrakarn on him constantly or some shit. We'll see what happens.
Now what am I to do?
Talk to Yufa. Better save real quick.
What now?
I gotta talk to you.
I'll see you again soon.
I'd like to go together if I could.
What should we do? I'm quite grateful.
Quite grateful. Ah, fuck, I need to eat something. Oh, hang on.
Well, now,
Need to get something to eat real quick. I also need to take a pee-pee. Oh shit, why did I close? We'll be right back. Alright. This song kind of slaps, feeling jolly. It is... What the fuck? Says YouTube is not receiving enough video. Oh, it's probably because nothing's moving, that's why. This song is the Me-Side OST, Ambient Cap, 1 hour. It's Caputron's ambient theme. Fucker. I did not just open that. No! Fuck. I accidentally clicked on Wabbajack, now it's downloading some shit. Now I gotta let it do its thing. Fuck! Turn the fucking music back on. I look at that. I went ahead and put some of that chicken soup in the oven to warm up, and I'm drinking Origin Refreshingly American Spring Water Sparkling Lime flavored. Got it real cheap too. It was like what? Fuck, it was like $8 or some shit. $8 for a case? Or no. Damn it, let me go check. So I got a case of 24 for $10. It's probably a brand that went out, and since I wasn't selling, they sold it to the Mennonites. The Mennonites sell it to you cheap. So then, you know, they get a massive markdown, and it's just sparkling water. It's not something that's gonna go bad. There's no juice in it either. No, close the fucking Wabbajack. The fucker, dude. Yeah, but $10 for 24 cans? That's a steal. It's just water. Just has a slight lime flavor to it. It's a sparkling water. Alright. Stream health is good. Chat's working. Valid. I don't have my be right back thing still on. Okay. Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing at the tavern? I've come to pick up Ovi. She helps out here from time to time. They told me lots of things today. The first time ever. They said I danced really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Ovi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Oh, can you teach it to me someday? Yeah, of course. Teach me too.
Well then.
Teach me how to Dougie.
Yes, of course.
Alright, the first thing to do is clear your mind and steady your spirit. And hit that whip, and then hit the nay-nay. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch of it, then show Mama.
And you may, so as long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now...
Now then, this visit indicates you'd like to learn more Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask? Hardly anything. Now let us begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachers from Goddo. We follow the will of the Almighty Goddo, and offer him our prayers, with a selfless heart, that is.
I see.
A selfless heart? The idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods in our own to confront difficulties, and yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings. I see. Well, that is an intriguing belief. What of those who have the strength to fight? Like the children, the elderly, or the infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices.
Oh, it's time to go visit Mama. Mr. Hyperic, Yufa, can we do talk at the church? Let's go.
Well,
Pardon me, Sanctor Hyperic. What kind of illness is Ovi's mother afflicted with? Your concern touches my heart. You are a kind person, Miss Yufa. No, it's just, I lost both of my parents when I was around Ovi's age.
Yufa, are you and Delbona going to convert?
indeed.
Oh, I think you meant convert. If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith. Unless you find our prayers meaningless. No, that's not what I'm... We'll decide. I see. That is unfortunate to hear. But I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it's through sanctism that we find salvation. So we want to keep that in mind. What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I am needed elsewhere. Oh, alright. Thank you very much for your time.
See you later.
Excuse me. Yufa, can you teach me how to dance next time, okay?
No.
That was unexpected. Converting was never so much a thought I'd had. Your beliefs are your own.
Sure.
Indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, since I'm no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperic was wrong when he said that we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some, that is sanctism. I feel like I better understand sanctism now that I've experienced it myself. I couldn't have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be by your side, Albueno. Yes?
I see it is my turn to test my mettle.
You gotta get... more things, more things. Ah! Yeah! I'm not sure that was the wind, and there's that smell again. Sorry, my head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease. I guess in the meantime, we'll raise our... what was it, tolerance for Catherina?
Is it finally time?
Hey!
You!
It was tolerance, right? The tolerance...
Alright then.
This is actually where she was at.
Go.
Go.
All right now.
Huh?
What now?
Go ahead and save. "70 hours, man."
You there.
Oh my, what sort of eccentric would go out of their way to speak with me? Ah, no. Closer inspection, I can see you're an Elder, aren't you? Are you hoping of some rapport with a member of another Downwind tribe? I guess so. I figured that might be so. Facing discrimination and disdain as outcasts is something the Elder and Mystari have in common. Especially here in Altaberry, at the scene of sanctism. Would you like to know how Mystari live in the city? Victims of the discrimination, huh? You know, we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take the time to learn. This might improve my tolerance. Let's do it.
You see.
You may already be aware, but once there were many Mystari who called Altaberry home. However, ever since the annexation, the vast majority were persecuted and given an ultimatum. Either leave the city or convert to Sanctism. You mean there are Mustari and Altaberry that ended up becoming Sanctists? That's correct. I've had to evade the law at times, but I remain faithful to the Mustari ways from the shadows, even in the city. We may be treated as heathens wherever we go, but the contempt we experience here is almost tangible. Needless to say, the Sanctists treat us with scorn, but even the Mustari who once shared our faith resent our presence now. That's terrible. Your unkindness to me would arouse the suspicion of the church. That's just reality now. It's not uncommon for Sanctists to pelt me with stones, but that pain is fleeting compared to the torment of using me as a litmus test of faith against my own kind. They'll press rocks into their hands, point in my direction, and dare them to hit me to prove they renounce the old ways.
No way.
They do what? No, it's too cruel. The stones are bearable. It's the pain I see in my brothers' faces as they make the decision to throw the rock that truly stings. There are tears in their eyes. For the Mustari people, a quiet, peaceful life is all we want. Nothing more. Alas, our fate and our desires do not always go hand in hand.
Alright.
The mega increase.
Goodbye.
We're as prepared as we can be, and tomorrow's a big day. We'll be up against Luis, and this time he'll be ready and waiting. Captain, show you reservations about this? Forgive me if speaking out of turn, but is your mind truly clear of doubt? I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you be able to call yourself a righteous prince? I don't feel that way at all.
Yes.
Luis won't back down, so we can't either.
However,
I challenge you only on this because I think it foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
may I speak?
I do not believe Luis innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months he has slain the king and your comrade besides. Is it any wonder that people seek to end his life? He has lived by a doctrine of power, and his every step has been in service of that purpose. He sealed his fate. And you, as a contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
All right.
You're already in second place in this contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. Ismay made a pretty good point. If we're going to take back the country, you can't let any self-doubt stop you in your tracks here.
Can't lose.
Everything we've done has been for this day, so let's take it all in and stick it to Luis. For Rella, and for Grius, and for everyone we've lost.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah! That's the spirit! All the pain we've endured will be the power in the end.
Right.
I don't want a king who believes might makes right. There's no reason he can't be a contender yourself. And now that you declared yourself the prince, sound like you can afford to fall on your face in front of everyone anyway. Heh.
That reminds me.
Nereus apparently wants to make some kind of grand entrance in the Grand Trad with the Skyrunner. Despite everything going on, that's his biggest priority. But man, that's exactly what we need to make this work.
Okay then.
Well then, let's get a full night's rest so that we're ready for tomorrow.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's finally here.
So we set off for the royal capital and decisive battle of our lives. I'm a little disappointed. I had just begun to grow accustomed to the cold. I cannot say the same. Regardless, we've done all that we can here. Let us depart with our heads held high, yeah? Nereus seems thrilled about arriving by the sky instead of teleportation magic. All it takes is a day to get from here to there. Oh no, sorry. All it takes is a day to get there from here. We'll have them city folk shaking in their boots. Let's meet at the runner once we've polished off breakfast.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. but I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from our Del.
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim.
You know what? I just thought about it. Maybe I should just forego Heisme to Basilio.
Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
You would pursue peril.
You would pursue peril, little Hebrew.
Great. Let's move out.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
I know for a fact this can't be the end because
Wow! It's really him!
still have to unlock the royal archetypes.
His Royal Highness the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally. This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly his highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with the saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived.
Wow, and Lady Juna as well.
I say,
Nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the hushed honeybee inn for now.
The
Hushed. Back.
The hushed honeybee.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
You been okay?
Have you been doing okay?
Everything was fine. Everyone kept talking about you a lot, so I didn't get so lonely.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype. Forged friendships. And taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's been an honor.
It's been an honor to serve.
Wow. Listen to you sounding like a proper hero. I suppose the prince thing is rubbing off on you, but it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right? It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Yeah!
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's been a while.
It's like ages since I was here.
So?
The best way to get prepared for tomorrow is by getting some rest. I think I...
What now?
Basilio, la de... Wait, weak to dark? Oh, never mind. You can get that thing on you. Go ahead and save Lade. Excuse me.
Good night.
Good night.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Oh shit, what's he gonna do?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
No hesitation at all. You've really grown out there.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Let's head there.
Can we talk? Just sublime.
Making our way downtown.
It's down to Louise.
Even me tail's too doubled.
All right then.
Yeah, go this way.
Hello, if I may.
Well, whoever's king next, hopefully
Well
he's
then,
strong.
if you say you'll have...
Who'll take the crown now? Weather like this, no telling what, lad. I'm in trouble.
Check the stone.
Hey! Isn't that... Let's see.
It's my mag.
Yep.
I'm in trouble now. I'm chuffed. Gone clammy all over in this
I
one.
gotta
I have.
fucking save again. Just in case. Yeah. I should do.
What now?
In case I have to switch out party members. Let's go to Juna. Put her on the mask dancer. Make her have Soruhaka. Seeker's Gale. Heavy wind magic to all enemies. Heavy HP recovery for one ally. And Heat Riser. Nice. Make sure I got the party on. Yeah.
Right. Ready?
Let's do it. A true test of strength.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, Crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the Fallen Prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Any time now. Any time.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's Gauntlet Runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
So is Luis like Trump or something? Like I'm trying to find the analogy here. I feel like there's some kind of allegory,
Luis,
or some kind of metaphor for shit going on in real life.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failures. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
Seeker! Well, the last two don't make much sense, so I just have to say power.
The power to rule everything.
Exactly right. Power.
The true value of power will always lie in the power to save.
Now let me ask you, my gathered people,
What is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Louise, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this! Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words. Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this.
Yeah! Let me rename the stream real quick. Showdown with Louise. My stream's still active? Yeah, it is. Okay. Would have sucked if it died or some shit.
Right now. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
What's your opinion on light damage?
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
About bloody time.
We'll combine our strength.
Julio left him wide open.
We settle this here.
I call upon royal power within! Guards up, and I will hold this out.
Come, accept my challenge. I
feel so heavy.
What a see.
Good dodge. Well done, guys.
Captain, your attacks have been weakened.
Come.
We don't really worry about that as much. What do we want? What formation of vigor?
Attack!
There is no escape from me.
I won't hold back!
Is there enough?
Lend me your strength.
Not this. To the rear guard. We're looking good here.
We settle this
Nice
here.
and simple.
All right.
Now, what's the play? Are you prepared? Let me moving to the rear. I shall vanquish evil. Pierce!
There is no escape from me.
General! I will protect you!
My thanks. That helps us out.
I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge.
What was that?
What was that?
Dodge! You've got some fancy
Really?
footwork, Stroll. You've got a buzz of illness slowing you down, Captain.
Oh, fuck it.
We can do this.
I'm obliged.
I owe you. I owe you one. Who should I beat down first?
Okay, so his defense is down by 1.
To the front.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing! Oasis, follow my lead!
Does heavy physical strike damage to all enemies. Let's try this one.
Go! What happens next ain't my problem! I shall fight as the noble I am.
Could have been better, I think, but
I call upon royal power within! This better hit! Let justice prevail! Everyone,
Captain,
we settle
your
this
attacks have been
here.
weakened.
I can take it.
Ow!
I strike to kill!
Oh, once per battle.
Gotta stay
Damn.
cold and in.
Captain, your attacks have been weakened.
Get wrecked! You defy the rule of strength. To the floor! No holding back! By it. The power of ice!
Roll gave them a new weakness.
There is no escape from
General!
you.
Hit where it hurts.
Not now.
No, 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 no.
Leave it in my hands.
No, 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 no!
Well
got
done.
them right in their weak spot.
Oh, I'm clicking the wrong fucking buttons, man.
Come forth, royal soul. With healing power.
Technique. My thanks. Thanks. I'm ready. We're getting away.
Getting away.
Come in! Don't be scared. I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge. It's happened. Oh, you've done
badly
it.
wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't
Stepping
take
back.
anymore. Someone heal
General!
him.
Closing the distance. Guards up! Guards out. There is no escape from me.
Power of heroes.
No.
General. Attack.
I'll
get some distance. Let's go.
Then die by it.
We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
I owe you. That helped us out. Stay insane in a fight. You better be ready. You're out of here. I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, please. I strike to kill. Not good.
That's bullshit.
Come, accept my challenge.
Tactic. Too many people knocked down.
Strike to kill.
You gotta get back on track.
What is this garbage?
Placing some distance.
Get her back up.
Do we have something else that, like...
All right. Still fight. I will annihilate you.
This is horse shit. How do you fight this?
Nice one, Captain.
I strike to kill. Come, accept my challenge. What is this?
Not like this. Someone help, please.
With healing power.
My spirit is
There's no escape from
Can
me.
anyone get him back on his feet?
Fuck, man. I don't know.
Let's split the bets. Here I go.
I'll stick.
Is that all?
I can't give up.
Come,
Let's get him some
accept
healing.
my challenge.
So annoying.
That's retarded.
I'm coming.
What the fuck are you supposed to do with that shit?
Will you allow him?
Like, what the fuck, man?
Gone clammy all over in this humidity I have. What now?
Only thing I could think of is to lower his, use Juna to lower his fucking shit. Or do we have like an item that can do that?
What now?
Maybe we could try using that, yeah. What do we have that actually lowers it? Is it just Juna? Yeah, what? Oh, you don't have the fucking mask on that I gave you? What the fuck? Oh, it's because you're not even on the archetype I'm thinking of. Heat Riser. No. Might have to switch out so we can just dodge all this shit. Does anybody have the ability to raise? He's got Suku Kaja, but that don't really mean shit. I guess at some point I have to switch somebody out with Juna to lower his evasion, but I don't know.
Right.
Who would I switch out?
Right.
What now?
Who would I switch out? I guess Stroll? Hulkenberg?
Ready?
You, who claim to be the prince.
The power to rule.
Exactly.
Come then.
The time has come. We're finishing
Let's work
this
together.
here and now.
No, this won't work. I'm counting on you.
We settle this here.
I love this path. Let my power support you.
Julio left him wide
I
open.
can't afford to hold
Let's
back.
hit that new weakness.
No holding back! Guards up!
Observe the enemy. Perhaps not.
General!
Could do this. How many press turns will this get rid of? Guess we'll find out.
A mystic shield.
Thanks.
That tickled.
Come, accept my challenge.
It's happened.
Stroll's combat power is down.
We're looking good here.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
You defy the
I shall
rule of
vanquish
strength,
evil.
then die by it.
Let me rethink this. Are you prepared? This better hit!
There is no escape from me.
General! I will protect you.
I owe you.
I will fight with pride.
Maybe he won't attack us if he has to repel.
The next one's yours.
We settle this here.
Here I go. I'll sit.
I will annihilate you. Come, accept my challenge.
Oh, that's not good.
Stroll! They got you with multiple ailments.
No holding back! Perhaps closing the distance. General! Run them through!
Is everyone come?
Attack!
I know you want.
Formation!
Break the formation!
I'll get some distance. We're looking good here.
Who should I beat down first? Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Ah!
Right in their weak side.
Now, what's the Guards up!
Stroll's
Observe
combat
the
power
enemy.
is
With
down.
blade in hand! This won't do.
Let's use that one thing on him. What was it? The Evil Eye Talisman?
Just the thing.
Come, accept my challenge.
What is this?
I strike to kill.
I know what you're thinking.
He knows what you're thinking.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Thanks.
Stroll's
Stay
combat power
insane
is
in a
down.
fight. Not to the front. You better be ready. All right. You're out of here.
I shall fight as the noble I am. After me! No. General! The power of
Stroll gave them a new weakness.
You defy the rule of
Now
strength.
for all the
Die
great
by
strive
it.
for!
Nope, not this.
What do we need right now?
With blade in hand! Not now.
The defense is fine.
Strive for!
don't know.
Not this one. I shall be as a shield.
I will annihilate you! I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Stroll's combat power
Lend me your
is down.
strength. Not this. With healing power.
Thank you.
I owe you. That helped us out.
Basilio's
There is
been
no
hit with some
escape
kind of
from me.
status
Follow
ailment.
my lead.
No, a bunch of them.
It's up to you now.
Basilio left him wide open.
I shall rule the
Let's hit that
battlefield.
new weakness.
I call upon royal power within. Let's try this.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him. They're weak to strike attacks. Smash him up.
With blade in hand. Attack.
Formation.
Basilio,
Confide the
break
royal
down
soul,
your defenses.
then die by it.
We're not out of this yet.
Just needed.
I owe you. That helped us out.
Okay, let's do this.
Here I go. Ah!
Right in their
done.
weak spot.
Now, what's the
Beat
play?
him down, Basilio.
Ah! No, not this. Stepping back. All yours. There is no escape from me.
To the rear guard. General. No. I defer to you.
We settle this here.
Hold back. No, I can take it.
I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge. It's happened. I strike to kill! I strike to kill! Suppose this is it. I strike
Fucking
to kill!
cocksucker.
I see.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
You're out of here. There is no escape from me.
Can I switch? Wait. Oh, bastard.
This should help.
I live to see another day.
The power of healing.
I'll withdraw for the
Taking
moment.
center stage.
You defy the rule of strength.
Nice and
Die
simple.
by it.
Don't be scared.
Can you endure it?
Oh, great. Well, then what am I supposed to do then? I guess he doesn't do that much damage.
Fake her. Going for the weak spot.
We settle this here.
Join with me.
We'll combine our strength.
Ogre got them right in their weak spot.
Let's take Savior! With healing power.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That helped.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Closing in.
All right.
Get wrecked.
We settle this
Fake
here.
her. This might sting.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Nice one, Captain.
I strike to kill!
That tickled like that.
Come. This won't do. For all
attack!
Help
Bring
us
the
out.
formation!
I'll get some distance by this power. Maybe I'm all prepared.
Let's wreck it!
All right! I've got a new weakness.
Haha, good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However...
Oh, did I do it? Oh, okay.
Magnificent! You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa! Don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What?
What's happening?
Hey! What ails him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
He's a monster! It's a human! This can't be.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster!
It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the Order of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
The Elder like a race of giants or some shit? To help anyone in need. Was it too idealistic? Was it too naive to win? Louise called it trickery, and even my very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
Huh?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose. Yes, that's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Are you well?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Phew. You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard!
What? Bloody hell!
Oh shit.
Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire. How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something! Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too. I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
Oh shit, it went down.
Count Luis has saved the country! He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it! Count Luis is our true savior!
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
The Denny is here?
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Why?
How did this happen? Anyhow, there's no time to waste. Let's set course for the ancient Elden Sanctum. Don't lose hope.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the Gauntlet Runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
Won't surprise me too.
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by surprise.
And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
He believes in a world where people can make their own future just like you. He's the only one who could see that dream come early. So finally get to meet the Princo.
Huh? This looks like... Who are you?
Are you alright?
My head's swimming. What is this place?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
So here you are at last.
Huh?
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
What? That...
Huh?
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. But now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
And I like this.
The Maglo I'm sensing. I'm worried about the prince. We need to hurry over to the hideout on the lower level. What is bugoids? Oh, those are fairies. Daddy. I think... What? I think they'll feel a little alarmed if we all swarmed in on them as a big group like this. For now, let's leave them be and move on. What the fuck? A fairly old Ujif man. He's just working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure, came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
What?
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis. From the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy. twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I can't believe it.
I still can't believe it.
I know. But we have to see for ourselves.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Or I go to the prince. I think I'll help Russell lay this body to rest.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
The drama.
I'm a little worried.
I'm not worried. The prince in the prayer room is on the lower level. I don't want to believe it. We need to see it for ourselves. I guess it's gonna turn
nearly
to a
time.
fucking dungeon before we can do anything. What? This voice.
Long have I waited. You must hurry. The time has come. All was for this day. There is still time.
You ready? Let's go.
This way.
No. Your Highness.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica! You've returned!
Milady Gruaday. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruaday.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes. Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. It cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... No, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruede? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the Prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
The fuck is going on? I hear that voice again coming from somewhere.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee.
What is going on?
Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I look now to the past. I see the roads I traveled on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
Victory.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, weren't thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, Who art thou?
The prince's friend, I guess.
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think. To name but a few, thy parents, memories of thy youth. Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
It's kind of like Persona 3 in a way.
Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self?
My other self?
Trust and friendship I've gained has been their support me. But if they'd known I came from nothing, then I am nothing. But people have stood by me, believed in me. Same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touched such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
My true identity
So
is...
I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am... the prince.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self.
What?
Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal.
You're literally his fantasy. Like his tulpa or some shit.
It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
It's the queen that's talking.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
What the fuck?
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance. The boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose. A memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day, when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved, and so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How do you feel?
I feel lighter.
I feel a bit lighter.
He looks a lot cooler with that hair color and that eye color.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself, but I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and his highness joining together, but that the former was... this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then, that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself.
Oh my gosh, it's the human mind, it's like Persona, huh?
A part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Drakadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that... it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
Technically, you've been protecting him ever since he left the forest.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your Royal Guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
Oh, and his voice sounds different too.
He's right, you know. If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Same as always.
Captain. Same as always.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
But this is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is, I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood, and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
Guiding voice.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
My mother.
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Yo! Man, shit's really popping off, ain't it? Fatty. Finally awake, huh? I mean, come on, sleeping's great and all, but there's so much more fun stuff you can do while you're awake. You know, like pretty flower petals and splash in the water. Super fun, right? Fairies are always strange.
Now what am I to do?
No, what the fuck am I... Sword? Damn. We could buy this stuff, yeah? Gives us a plus 50. What if we come back on Idols Day, huh? Comet Curse? Why is everything comet related? Maybe we just bought a bunch of stuff from Altaberry. Seems kind of wasteful to just suddenly buy more shit. The story's really popping off, ain't it? Tell us more.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
That means the prince, that is to say, I am a scion of both the old world and the new.
Beggars belief. Tis nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There's weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Louise's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die... don't deserve to die out as though it's the natural order. The wicked and heroic embodiment of the prince.
Let's do it.
Yeah! Kakugo! If no one understands me right away, I'll accept that. There'll still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come. Let's fight. That's my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end. No matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together?
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I want you by my side until the end.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Tell me about Luis.
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean
Magla is a substance born of the heart.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. Generated when one feels in this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more Magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the Magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests. With the world embroiled in chaos, these outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there?
A stereotype.
Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
Okay, so I just save.
What now?
I think I'm gonna choose this to be the stopping point for today's stream. Got through a bunch of dialogue, a bunch of exposition. And then at least I set a good point to want to discover more on the next one. The story's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's making up for all the bullshit I've had to go through with the fucking that stupid frost dragon and shit. Oh, but yeah, no, that's how it be. That's how it be. So, good game so far. With that said, this will be the end of the stream today. If you're watching the VOD, thank you. And if you're watching the stream, thank you. Remember, as always,
that ass better not crack under pressure.
Looking at this man will kill you. I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick.
Let's get some pussy tonight.